Good morning, folks. This is Danny with Danny's Luxury Cruise Vacations. We're an independent affiliate of the Avoya Travel Network. And today we have Shayna, who was kind enough to give us a few minutes of her busy schedule to tell us a little bit about Exotica, which is not a cruise line. And yes, we do things that are not cruise related, but she's going to tell us a little bit about her wonderful product and where we can send you other than a cruise. Good morning, Shayna. How are you?
Good morning. Thank you so much for having me. This is awesome. I'm so excited to tell everyone about everything that Exotica has to offer.
Perfect. Well, let's start off with who is Exotica and where do you lovely people go?
Amazing. So, Exotica, what we are a next generation tour operator. So, we specialize in private and small group tours. We are on average about 12 to 18 people per tour. Everything is preset, pre-planned. We don't customize anything. However, I always say you are able to tailor the day by day of what your day by day looks like. So, I always give the example, you out of a 10-day tour to South Africa that I went on. It was 10 days. There were three tours and excursions that were already included. But we were able to build up our itinerary as much as we wanted. So we added on a second safari day. We added on the wine tour. We added on the peninsula tour to see the penguins. So you are able to build up your itinerary as much as you want, see the most of the destination, or you are able to leave it more open-ended, have lots of more free time. And the good thing about Exotica as well is that you are able to, we do have 3-star, 4-star, and 5-star accommodation. So we always say that we have something for everyone. And we do have over 300 itineraries in over 70 destinations. So we are all over the world.
Perfect, perfect. Well, that's great. That took care of my next question. So having said that, do you have itineraries that are more popular? Or, I know some companies, they're very big in Italy or France or whatever. Do you find that it's spread out, or is there something that more people are attracted to?
Yes, so we do have our top selling tours. Our number one selling tour is going to be our Portugal tour, 9 days, 7 nights, including international air, is starting off at
Oh,
$1,400 per
wow.
person. We do also have our Peru tour, that is, I believe it's 8 nights in destination, and it is starting off, I think, at 15 or $1,600 per person, including international air. And then you're also able to upgrade your hotel accommodations for a pretty reasonable upcharge per person.
Mhm.
So yes, absolutely.
Now, hopefully this is a fair question. Your demographics, is it for everybody? Do you find that it's skewed towards a younger crowd, baby boomers, or is it mixed?
I would say majority of our clientele is going to be 55 to 65 years old. However, recently we have been seeing a much younger crowd, 20s, 30s, 40s. No one can beat our pricing, and there's a lot of people in their 20s, 30s, and 40s who are looking to travel and explore the world, but they think it's going to cost them 10, 20, 30, $40,000 to get there. With us, it's almost cheaper to go to places like South Africa, Italy, Ireland than it is to go to Mexico. I'm out in Jersey from Mexico from this
Mhm.
neck of the woods. So just going back to some of our other tours that we have that are amazing, Portugal, Peru, we do Ireland, Italy is a huge seller for us, Greece, Japan, Egypt, all of so South Africa, so many different options in different parts of the world.
Perfect, perfect. Now, is there a good fit, or is everybody a good fit for your product?
I always say we have something for everyone, especially the fact that we do have all three level accommodations, 3-star, 4-star, and 5-star. So if you have someone who is looking for that luxury style type of itinerary to get the most of the destination, have amazing rooms, all of that fun stuff, we have that option. And if you have someone who has a little bit of a tighter budget, who is looking, just to be in the destination, they're happy with whatever hotel accommodations we offer, we have those 3-star accommodations as well. So I always say we have something for everyone.
Perfect, perfect. And all right, so we know that you get the air, you get the hotels, whether it's 3, 4, or 5-star, you get some tours included, or meals and things like that included, or are people free to go off and experience the local cuisine on their own?
Yes, so we do have some itineraries that do have some meals that are included, but when you look at the itineraries, it will tell you how many breakfast, lunches, and dinners are going to be included in that specific itinerary. Typically, they're a little bit different per one, but typically with our itineraries, breakfast at the hotel is going to be included for majority of our itineraries, but some meals, for example, when we went to South Africa, Kruger, we had breakfast, lunch, and dinner that is included typically because you're pretty secluded. So things like that, you have meals included, but a lot of the times you are able to go off, experience whatever restaurant you're interested in. If you want Italian this night and the other part of your group wants Mexican this night, you have the option to kind of split up and do your own thing.
Perfect, perfect. And you and I both know that people think, or the consumer thinks, waiting, 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 you're going to get a better price. Your thoughts on booking in advance versus waiting? Is it fair to say that booking is to their advantage, booking early?
I would say yes, because our pricing includes international air. Purchasing air a little bit earlier typically works out better than if you're doing last minute airfare. And then also availability. We only have a certain amount of spots on each tour. And while, yes, a lot of our itineraries do have multiple departures per week, our tours do sell out. So availability is not always there, especially some of our more popular tours. Tours do sell out. So I always recommend booking at least a few months in advance.
Perfect. Well, that was beautiful. Any last comments that you would like to make to share with the consumer about your product?
Absolutely. I always tell everyone take advantage of our tours because like I said, there are so many people who never think they're ever going to be able to see the rest of the world because it's going to cost them a fortune. With us, we are giving people these dream trips and we are so excited to have all of you guys join one of our tours very soon.
Beautiful. Shayna, thank you so much for doing this. That was spot on. Perfect. Thank you.
Thank you so much for having me.
You're welcome.